From Nevada Public Radio, this is the Daily Rundown. I'm Natalie Ott. Here are your top local stories for April 14th, 2026. The Nevada Supreme Court has upheld the interim suspension of Pahrump Justice of the Peace, Michele Fiore, as she faces an investigation into complaints of possible misconduct. In a unanimous ruling, the court said her challenge is invalid, since the Nevada Commission on Judicial Discipline is still investigating the complaints and has not imposed any official punishment or formal charges. The commission initially suspended Fiore after a jury found her guilty of 6 counts of federal wire fraud in 2024, before she became a judge. The outspoken Republican received a presidential pardon for those convictions last year, but the commission says there are still allegations of misconduct while she was on the bench. Fiore is still receiving pay during the suspension and has filed for re-election. Campaign finance records show millions pouring into Nevada's governor's race, the Nevada Independent reports. Governor Joe Lombardo has raised $3.7 million total between January and March for his re-election campaign. The amount includes money from Lombardo's campaign and his political action committee. He currently has more than $14 million in total cash on hand. Aaron Ford raised $1.5 million during the same 3 months. Although lower, it's a new record for direct donations to a gubernatorial challenger. With the federal tax filing deadline tomorrow, April 15th, Nevada's Secretary of State is warning residents of fake tax preparers. The office says a so-called ghost preparer is a person who prepares taxes but doesn't sign official forms, which violates Nevada law and IRS policy. They also warn against anyone who promises unusually large refunds, charges fees based on a percentage of your refund, or pressures you to sign quickly. According to the Secretary of State's office, legitimate tax preparation businesses must clearly display a Nevada state business license and a current document preparation certificate. A magnitude 5.7 earthquake struck a rural part of Nevada east of the state's capital of Carson City on Monday. The timber hit just before 6:30 p.m., the U.S. Geological Survey said. It was centered 12.9 miles east of the town of Silver Springs at a depth of 3.1 miles. Video shot in the town of Phelan showed shattered glass and food scattered on the floor in the aisles of a grocery store. Trina Inlow was sitting with one of her daughters as she did homework in their dining room when the quake hit. You could hear the rumbling just coming before it even got to us, Inlow said. The shaking continued for about a minute. The USGS said some residents in nearby communities reported strong to very strong shaking and light to moderate damage. The website Your AI Slop Bores Me takes its name from a meme people on social media use to criticize AI-generated content. The site, a fake AI chatbot, has only been around for about a month, but its creator, Mihir Maraju, said it's already received more than 25 million unique visitors and nearly 280 million total hits. People are spending hours on the site, the 17-year-old high school graduate in Puducherry, India, said in an interview with NPR. I didn't really expect it to be so addictive. As with real AI chatbots like Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT, anyone can submit a request for an image or information. But in this case, the response doesn't come from an algorithm, just another human. Read the full story by NPR's Chloe Veltman at knpr.org. It's often called the mind's eye. I can look at an object in the world around me, but I can also close my eyes and imagine the object, said Varun Wadia, a brain scientist at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center and the California Institute of Technology. That sort of visual imagination is what allows most people to conjure the face of a loved one or navigate using a mental map. But its neural underpinnings were a mystery until Wadia and a team reported in the journal Science that imagined and perceived objects appear to activate the same neurons and use the same neural code. This has not been demonstrated before at the neural level, said Kalani Grill-Spector, a psychology professor at Stanford University who was not involved in the research. Researchers say the findings could help develop models that simulate vision, including disorders like macular degeneration. Hear the full story by NPR's John Hamilton at knpr.org. This has been the Daily Rundown, a production of Nevada Public Radio. To hear more or to support public radio in Southern Nevada, Visit knpr.org.